love throwing parties for the big game day, but I'm always looking for new tips and ways to entertain my guests. Peggy is with me today, and we're going to talk football entertainment.
Whether it's the championship game that I think is in February or a high school game, college game, these are some yummy food ideas that are kind of easy and yummy.
I always love fun snacks.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got for me?
So potato bar, right? But I thought how cute to wrap up your baked potatoes and then make them into little footballs, right?
It's a football potato.
Here's a fun treat that's super easy. Check this out. Ice cream sandwiches, right? You take a stick, and we've made a little
like a game,
like a little
play.
play on there, yeah,
Yes.
with a Sharpie marker. So stick that in there, and then take a little white icing, and you make the lacings like a football, right, on your ice cream sandwich.
Those are really
that fun?
cute and yummy. You could even prep these ahead of time and stick them in your freezer.
And they'll stay cold. So happy everybody likes buffalo chicken wings, right?
Yes.
So what I've done is turn the chicken wing into a meatball. And then you take squeeze bottles with your sauce and your blue cheese and drizzle it over the top, add a pick, some little celery, and you're good to go.
That's a great idea, no bones.
And you can put those in the crock pot too.
Nice.
You know how people have the beer cheese soup, right? But some kids would probably be scared of that. This is a soup that has green apples and onions and carrots in it and apple cider and chicken stock.
That looks yummy, and I love how it's not chili because
Right,
it seems
everybody
like
does
chili is
chili.
the go-to.
So these are some green apples
Okay.
that I've sauteed, and those go on top.
Oh, you did saute
Yeah,
them?
yep,
Oh, that
yep.
sounds delicious.
And then some apple smoked kielbasa goes on top. And there's also Gouda cheese in here. It's really yummy.
It's a winner.
Secret weapon, touchdown. Here's another idea for the soup. If you're having like an adult party and you want to make it a little more elevated, is to pre-fill these lovely little glasses, and then it's like in a little
It's like soup appetizer. Yeah.
Exactly. Do people in your family like deviled eggs?
I was just about to say, who doesn't love
I know,
deviled eggs?
right?
Yes.
So this little fun twist is take chives or scallions and cut them into little thin strips and make the little football laces on there.
It's so cute, and I love how easy these are to eat. Just pop
I
in
know.
your mouth, no mess.
So the big day is coming, and we're ready for our party. We've got our food, but let's start with the invitation first. I thought this was really fun and easy. I just found some craft paper in my, cupboard of stuff. So just print out something on your computer and then cut it. I don't measure, I don't, do any of that stuff, and I just use a glue stick, stick it on there. But what I thought was fun was the laces part, and I found these in the shoe closet, right? I did. And the kids can do that. Lace it up, cut off that, and then just glue it to the front.
Peggy, what's this?
This is pretend grass, AstroTurf, fake turf, and you buy it at the big box stores. It comes on giant rolls, and you just tell them how much you need, and it's not expensive, and it's really durable, and I've used it many times for different things.
All right, what do you got here?
Okay, well, we've got the colors of our favorite teams, right? Super easy from the craft store is just some striped kind of paper to wrap
Rubbery
around.
paper
Yeah.
around a can. That's really great. And I like how we're
2 seconds.
using cans. And then, of course, people can pick the colors of their favorite team. All right.
One of my favorites here is penalty flags. So if the kids are getting out of order, or your husband or something, somebody makes a mark with a glass on your table, you can throw a penalty flag at them. Here's a fun little treat. A championship ring. I think that the kids would love this, and maybe an adult too. You're the champion.
I am a champion. Ooh.
Serious
Check
bling.
that out. I know.
Okay, and I think my very favorite thing about putting this together was this trophy. I can't even tell you how easy it was to make. So the craft store, I think people must make topiaries, and it's pointed, right? And I took a knife and just cut it at an angle, and I threw it in a box with this Nerf football and just spray painted it silver and kind of jiggled it around. It took like 5 minutes. And then I just glue gunned it.
It's a great centerpiece, or somebody could win it. Maybe if they win the flag football game?
Yeah, it could be a traveling like tradition
Traveling
every
trophy.
year.
Yes. When the kids or even adults get a little restless, I like to take it outside and play some flag football. You don't need a flag football set. You can just use bandanas, tear them in half, and people can just tuck them in the top of their pants, or if it's winter and it's cold where you are, inside the pockets of their jacket. But it's a great way to burn off some steam and instill a little competition.
Very good. So beverages, here is a fun tip that it's just like the football teams, what they do. Check this out. I had this, a neighbor actually had this, and I knew they had it, and I asked to borrow it. And I just covered up the name brand that was on there and stuck my little sticker, and kids can have some punch, or grown-ups, and you feel like you're part of the team.
Obviously, this is great for kids or grown-ups, but have things to add to it if grown-ups want a little extra punch to their punch. It's always fun to have a couple party games. Do you have any ideas for me?
I do, and this was so easy to make. You could do this actually on your wall or on a piece of poster board, but it's just
Painter's tape and
Yep.
a piece of poster board.
Yep.
And then kids can be blindfolded using
There's your
bandanas
blindfolds right there.
and try to make a field goal.
Yeah. And all I did to make these was just do a little template. And then I was trying to figure out how could I make these. And I just took some labels and cut them into strips, and then they were sticky, and they were all the same.
That is pure genius.
So another fun activity, which is exactly like what parents, grown-ups do, which is football squares. Have you heard of that? With
Yes.
the points.
We do
And
this every year.
Typically
Yes.
with money, adults pay $1 or whatever for a square. But here's what you do is you draw numbers out of the hat, so they're random. And then also your teams, your two teams playing, go here and here. And then kids sign up for different squares. And instead of money, I would have them do like jumping jacks or run something out to the garbage or little chores like that to earn
That's a
their
great
square.
idea.
Right?
And then what do they win?
They earn a prize. So at the end of each quarter, and then at the end of the game, so what you do is if the score is 7-3, you go down to the 7 and over to the 3. And whatever name is there, that's the child that wins a prize.
I love what you've done with these prize bags. Made them look like little footballs. And it looks like you just used like hockey tape or something.
And no one plays hockey at my house, so I don't even know why this is there. But I found it in a drawer, and I like to make use of things.
Great idea.
Thanks.
Thanks for all the great ideas, Peggy. I cannot wait for the next game day.
You're welcome.